Hi, today I'm going to talk about anger, your child's anger, or actually anybody's anger in your family. It could be your husband, your father in law, your sister in law, even a neighbor. So, the problem is when your child gets angry, it's very hard to stay calm, isn't it? And what you see in the house is instant escalation, right? The child gets angry, you get angry, then the child probably gets more angry, then you get more angry, the bombs keep exploding. After seeing your child's anger and tantrums, it's actually very difficult to stay calm because, well, it's your child. Many parents end up thinking like, how dare my own child talk to me like that? Like, I raised you, I fed you, I cleaned your shit, and now you're gonna talk to me like that? No, no, no. And most parents try to completely suppress that, and they become even more angry trying to teach the child that don't ever do this again. But well, that clearly does not work. The child gets angry again and the story repeats. I'm going to teach you how to stay calm in that moment, how to deal with it calmly. Because one thing is clear, that if you feel attacked and get angry, then the situation is going to get damaged. It is going to get escalated, and pretty much everybody will regret that later. So now let's put the microscope under what is the takeoff point for you. Like, where is it going wrong for you in your mind? When you see the child coming at you, right? They're shouting, they're demanding something, or maybe they are critical of you, you immediately feel attacked. Like, this is so automatic that you don't even realize what's happening here. It's not like you're thinking, oh, I am attacked, that's why I'm getting angry. No, it's pretty much automatic. They get angry and you get angry. And behind that is the feeling of, I'm under attack, I'm being threatened, I'm being criticized, I'm being put down. This is your automatic interpretation. I'll tell you that there's a much better way to look at the whole situation. I want you to remember this one line. Others' anger is because of them, not because of you. This line is so important that it can change your entire life. I'll repeat this. Others' anger is because of them, not because of you. Let's understand what I mean by this. Your child is getting angry because of how they look at the world. Your child's anger is coming from their belief systems, whatever they are. Your child's anger depends on what their natural temperament is. How much wisdom do they have? How much self-inhibition do they have? It's mostly about who they are and what's going on with their life, not about you. So you do not need to take their anger personally. Like, how dare you be angry at me? It's not about you. You must have noticed in life that people who get angry at you a lot, they also get angry at other people. They gradually develop a reputation for their temperament. So it's clear that it's not about you, it's about them. So now what you need to do is just remind yourself of the whole thing during the situation. Now this needs strength, this needs practice. You can agree with the whole idea conceptually, but when you're in the moment, when you are under attack, when you are facing criticism or sarcastic comments or somebody else's temper, it's very hard to stay unaffected. I'll tell you my journey with this. Actually, I made the same mistake with my girlfriend. When she used to get angry, I used to think of it as a personal disrespect. Like, why would you get angry at me? I have done nothing wrong. Why are you blaming me for things? Why are you talking to me like that? Because I felt attacked, I felt disrespected, I used to get angry, and then things got escalated, and we ended up in many fights because of this. So I decided to stop and learn to deal with it differently. So now when she gets angry, you know what I do? I start imagining inside that her brain is actually red right now from anger. So the moment I do that, it immediately places the anger in her zone. Like, it's her problem, it's her zone. It's coming from her brain, not me. So that immediately brings that boundary. So her brain is red right now, and probably her heart rate is up, her blood pressure is up, her breathing rate is up, and her body is flooded with stress hormones, because this is the stress response. And all of this is happening because of her belief systems, how she looks at the world. Because I know for sure that there are people in the world who will not get angry in this situation. There are people in the world who can deal with this calmly. So if she cannot, some problem is there with her too. There is something irrational or extreme going on in her thinking. And this is the conclusion. It all actually comes down to a skill. Right now, she does not have the skill of emotional regulation or anger management. And because of that, she's angry right now. So it's because of her, not because of me. So why would I take her lack of skill personally? That doesn't make sense, does it? And whenever I think like this, I stay much calmer. I must tell you, I'm not perfect at this. I also falter. Sometimes I do get affected, but it has gotten way better from the past, and I'm improving every day. I'm telling you this because ultimately this is a journey. You develop strength gradually. You develop a certain new way of looking at the world gradually, because this reaction of feeling attacked by somebody else's anger goes so deep. The fight and flight response comes immediately. So when I ask you to be rational in that moment, it's like, An angry dog is chasing you and I'm asking you to do math calculations. It is very difficult but definitely possible. By the way, just because I stay calm does not mean I let her walk all over me, not at all. In fact, when she's getting angry, I'm usually being very firm inside. I keep asking her to calm down. I keep telling her that if you don't mind your tone, I might walk away from this conversation, take a break and come back to it later. And sometimes if she says something too mean or nasty in anger, I make sure that she apologizes later for that. I apply the same rule to myself. So, you're not just taking anything. You're not just being a pushover. Not at all. Just because you're calm does not mean you're a punching bag. So, you can stay calm but also firm. And that's the way to go in all kinds of relationships. Calm and firm. Now I'll tell you a brief advanced level technique actually. Now that we have established that her anger is actually coming from a lack of skill, like lack of emotional regulation, it also means that she can't really help it. And the periods where she's angry, it also means that she's suffering. Nobody gets up in the morning wanting to be angry during the day. So when she's angry, it means that she's going through a rough experience and she can't help it. So I end up also feeling some sympathy and compassion for her experience. Did you see the miracle here? Earlier when she got angry, I used to feel attacked and disrespected. Now I'm feeling compassion for her experience. This huge change simply came from a change in perspective. That's how powerful your way of thinking is. That's how miraculous changing interpretations can be. And that's why I firmly believe that your life experience can change dramatically if you have the right thoughts. I hope today's thoughts helped you. Please apply this way of thinking to your child's anger and everybody else's anger. You'll stay calmer, you'll be able to deal with the situation better, you'll avoid escalations, and you'll preserve the relationship. Good luck. Everyone has their own unique share of problems in life that make them unhappy, sad, irritated, angry, disappointed, resentful, or dissatisfied with life itself. Having problems is normal, nothing to be ashamed of. But if those problems become serious or overwhelming, you must stop and take help. By taking help, I mean talk about whatever you're going through to a counselor, to a therapist. Trust me, it's helpful. You can find a counselor on your own or you can come to us, but please take help. If you don't, it not only affects your mental health but also your physical health. In Shridhar Life School, we have a team of psychologists who specialize in counseling. Collectively, we have over 1500 hours of experience in counseling just within this organization. Here are some feedbacks from our clients. If you wish to take counseling from us, go to our website page www.shridharlifeschool.com/counsel. Click on this link and fill this application form. We will get back to you soon.